a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. Down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off him. He really put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Finds Diablo there on the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Big strike here to Moore. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Commanders.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They run. It's Krosky-Merritt. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Moore going to motion over right. 3rd and short, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Here's Krosky-Merritt on the carry. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The former Husky got a 3-start audition to end his rookie season. Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mix. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pitch, he's going to get the ball in his hands running his routine.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
3rd down, it's Penix. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They send Samuel Wright. Run now with Krosky Merritt. Into the secondary past the 40. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
The defense getting a little revenge after that last play, huh? This time they don't even let him get back to the line.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play. Throwing now, Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This one from 42 yards out. Gay's kick is good, and they're on the board.
Dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a second time. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They're going play fake with Penix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix now to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
A gain of 15
I know that
yards.
completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Second and 8. Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 35 before going out. They get an even 10 on that play.
It's a gain
and that'll
of 10.
be good for a Washington first.
Down, Washington.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw, Daniels. Complete out to the right. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. David Onyemata there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 32. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Daniels. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
The Commanders stretch their early lead to 9. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders go up 10-zip here in the first.
Commanders 10, Falcons nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Penix on 3rd down. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Robinson up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
He's brought down at the
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. They'll cobble together a yard there. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Penix working from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
At the Commander's 17-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
From the gun on third, Penix. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Falcons. First and goal.
You know, before the
4-yard
snap,
line.
right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
14-yard line.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Second and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 10, Falcons 7. Bradley
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and running back Corey Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Commanders.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Play fake here, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's more on the quick slant. Decent game here, but short of the first.
A gain of 8.
Your rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's running for it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6. And the Commanders.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know how we hear about teams that quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Daniels. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I can feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
Daniels throwing on third. Lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 20.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Robinson on the inside give. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down up to the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers, but they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in the run game.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons at a deficit. 3rd and 4 coming up now. To the air with Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. They are on and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
2-yard gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Commanders set to take over. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Washington.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
A gain of 2.
The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first.
At the Falcons,
They'll have 2 left to work with
43-yard
before
line.
halftime. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. Setting up the screen. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And the Washington first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll run it from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 21. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's on target to Moore. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Robinson running his own read. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. throwing. Penix. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now they get to Bijan, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play made by Deron Payne.
47-yard line.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 47. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8
this
yards
defense,
to go.
this defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down, it's Penix. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Romo on to try the point after. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
14. Commanders 10.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. Now Daniels off the play action. Ertz reels it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Deebo.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Staying with Robinson. Takes out a one-stop. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Falcons. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on first. And he comes through big here. 9 yards at second down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Running left is Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Try and run here with Robinson. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Field goal attempts coming up from John Parker Romo. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out.
48-yard attempt.
Up and good for Romo. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Daniels from the pistol. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and short, Daniels dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They're running the option, short side. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Kronsky Merritt on the carry. He's got room to roam here. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stopping the quick pass, it became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He'll try and run this. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Daniels now. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up after hitting Payton in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Gay to add the extra point.
For the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders make it 17-all.
At 17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Jukes one defender. He stopped on the run back in the 27. The Falcons, the running back was John Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Throwing now on 1st down. Bennett. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there in 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. He's going to keep it this time. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Penix on the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They run. It's Kronsky Merritt. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 16. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We're still timed through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. He's got more once again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Daniels is going to throw again. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Escape. Daniels him. He lost the football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Play action now with Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 24, Falcons 17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
McLeod now returning it. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The
Falcons ready for their next possession. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Third and just 2 to go. Penix here from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
They strike
yards.
for 23 yards.
That's good.
And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Penix now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
3rd and long for him here. He has all D. The Commanders get home. They drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 12. And the Washington 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Daniels. Now here he goes again. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
It's a gain of 8.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Daniels on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Run now with Krosky Merritt. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
He's brought down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders,
and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
To number 26.
16 yards on the play.
16
and that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Commanders.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On first down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Number 17,
the Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 8.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Down.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Daniel's going to keep it. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Gay to add the extra point. Ooh, snaps a little slow, and the kick is blocked.
You know, even on the best of snaps, the difference between a good kick and a block is really a fraction of a second. Okay, that's why we see those special teams coaches out there with a stopwatch, because they know every millisecond matters. Just showed up right there.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by a very unlucky 13. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
We look underneath here. Robinson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Back to Pitts it goes. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
First and 10.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it and doing his job.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. It's Penix yet again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and
those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Now to throw. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Penix. That one going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Romo on to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to within 6.
The score, Commanders 30, Falcons 24.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Peace out.